thank the representative of Italy. I now give the floor to the representative of the United States.
Mr. President, the United States remains committed to a comprehensive, just, and lasting peace in the Middle East on all tracks. Our opposition to the General Assembly resolution regarding the Syrian Golan stems from the perspective it presents regarding the situation in the Middle East. It implies that only Israel has obligations and responsibilities to make peace. This one-side resolution is not consistent with the professed desire of Syria to resolve the Golan issue through negotiations, as mandated by UN Security Council resolutions 242 and 338. Syrian President Assad has recently reaffirmed his support for a comprehensive, just, and lasting peace in the Middle East. Syrian actions must reflect those words. Regrettably, they all too often do not. Syrian support for terrorist groups' dedication to the Arab-Israeli conflict exasperates regional tensions and threatens regional peace. The impact of Syria's in Lebanon is harmful to Lebanon's prospects for full restoration of its sovereignty. Lebanon's sovereignty, Mr. President, is mentioned in numerous past Security Council resolutions. We urge Syria to address these issues and do what is necessary for resumption of the peace negotiations. Thank you, Mr. President.
I thank the representative of the United States. We have heard now the last speaker in explanation of vote after the vote. I now give the floor to the Syrian Arab Republic to make a statement.
Thank you. My delegation would like to thank the delegations that have voted in favor of the resolution on the Syrian Golan. The resolution reaffirms once again that occupation is something to be rejected, and that the establishment of colonies and the violation of the rights of peoples are also to be rejected by all of us. The General Assembly, by today's vote, has sent Israel a message about the need there is to respect the principles of the Charter on the inadmissibility of the acquisition of land by force and the need to withdraw from Syrian Golan up to the 4 June 1967 line. Israel's decision to impose its jurisdiction, its laws and administration on occupied Syrian Golan is null and void and has no validity whatsoever. The de facto annexation of land by Israel is a stumbling block in the way of achieving a just, comprehensive, and lasting peace. Israel must heed the voice of the international community and abide by what it is saying. This means that a resolution can only come about if Israel withdraws from occupied territory up to the 4 June 67 line and restores the legitimate rights of peoples, in particular the Palestinian peoples. Mr. President, we have listened to the representative of the United States of America. A regrettable, highly regrettable statement, because the USA is the sponsor and protector of the peace process that started in Madrid, and we can't expect a protector to act in this way. He should be impartial. He should be just, act in an equitable fashion. He should not be as unfair as the U.S. delegate has shown himself to be. This is completely unacceptable. Syria, in particular, in Mr. Bashar al-Assad's statement made yesterday, was very sincere regarding its commitments to the international community. Syria has always been sincere. The USA are those who are most familiar with the commitments of the Syrian Arab Republic and the commitments it signed during negotiations with the USA. Syria committed itself to a just and durable solution. What we heard from the person speaking on behalf of the USA is a distorted presentation that mutilates reality, introducing a foreign issue within the overall resolution process deserves no comment because it is so inappropriate. The Syrian presence in Lebanon is on the basis of its request, and it is also based on agreements. Syria wants Lebanon to enjoy its full sovereignty, and this is constantly reaffirmed by Syria. The interjection of this issue for the representative of the USA, for personal reasons I suspect, is regrettable, and it is not at all acceptable. I invite the U.S. delegation to meditate on what the U.S. delegation representative said and the irresponsible remarks he addressed to the General Assembly. Thank you, Mr. President.
I thank the representative of the Syrian Arab Republic. And at this point, I'd like to announce that I've been informed that it would be advisable to keep item 37 and 38 open in the agenda of the 58th session. Therefore, we have just concluded this stage of our consideration of agenda item 37 and 38. We now give the floor to the representative of Lebanon.
شكرا سيد الرئيس.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I was obliged to ask for the floor to comment on what was said by the representative of the United States. We would like to express our regret regarding his irresponsible remarks. The irresponsible remarks of the U.S. representative. His remarks, moreover, have nothing to do with the question under consideration, that is, the Syrian Golan occupied by Israel since 1967. Which contravenes General Assembly and Security Council resolutions to that end. Mr. President, I would like to reiterate that Syrian-Lebanese relations are governed by friendly ties. These countries have good neighborly relations. The presence of Syria in Lebanon. And this is on the basis of agreements concluded between Syria and Lebanon. We urge the representative of the United States yet once again to give thought to the remarks he made, because these are irresponsible and should be rejected. Thank you, sir.
I thank the representative of Lebanon. Before moving to the next item, I would like to make an announcement regarding the program of work of the plenary for Friday, December 5th, 2003. In addition to agenda item 28 and 40F, relating to Afghanistan. The General Assembly will take up as the second item, agenda item 35, consequences of the Iraqi occupation of Kuwait and aggression against the state. As the third item, the General Assembly will take up agenda item 40 and its sub-item A to E relating to humanitarian assistance in order to take action on draft resolution A/58/L22 and A/58/L32 to A/58/L35. No more item on the agenda. The meeting is adjourned.